So what is a SMMA, or a social media marketing agency? So an SMMA, or a social media marketing agency, is an agency that provides a service such as Instagram ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, or any of those things, hence the term social media. However, lately it's been like super popularized and like trending, and everyone's trying to start an agency and everyone's pretending they run an agency or wanting to talk about an agency. So whenever I use the term SMMA, I'm usually just referring to any service-based agency. I don't run a Discord, I don't sell a course or anything. I run a white label Google Ads agency. What that means is marketing agencies will outsource their work to us. They'll outsource their clients' Google Ads work to my agency, hence the term white label. But back on track, an agency can really be anything that's service-based, right? So you could be doing a graphic design agency, maybe a photography agency, something like I do, Google Ads or some type of ad platform. Really, as long as you're providing some type of service to a business, B2B, I would consider an agency. Everyone considers agencies differently, but to me, an agency is just a service-based B2B company. Now, how can you start an agency? Well, first, I would recommend that you actually pick a service that you know of or you're looking to learn more of. Don't pick TikTok ads if you've never ran a TikTok ad before, or you're not going to put in 3 to 6 months to learn them. If you're good at photography, great, run that. Or maybe you want to become good at Google Ads, great, go learn that and then start your agency. Once you have the skill picked or the service picked that you're going to be providing, then go and pick a niche and start outreaching. You do photography? Great, go start a wedding photography company. Wait, that's not B2B, that wouldn't be an agency, never mind. Okay, so instead maybe you learn Google Ads or Facebook ads. That's cool. Now pick a niche, perhaps e-commerce. You want to run shopping campaigns for e-commerce clients. Perfect, there you go. Starting is the hardest part. It took me months to get my first client and a little over a year before I even got to the point where I'm at. Hell, I think I'd say 2 years, honestly. But I'm just slow, and I'm sure there's others who do it much faster than I do. But once you have your niche and once you have your service laid down, start getting clients. Once you get that first client, just pitch them, it could be for free. Once you get that free client, you don't need the money, you need the testimonial, you need the case study. Then with the case study or the testimonial or the client's trust, you can get more clients. You can show them, say, hey, look what I did for this guy, or look what I did for this business. Can I do the same for you? Outreach methods could be just Instagram DMs, LinkedIn, cold email, cold calling. I get most of my leads inbound now through partnerships and other things, so that's always a way you can go down too. I do highly recommend partnerships. Not enough people talk about it. You can essentially start an agency with zero money. I did. You do have to pay for a website or a Google Workspace or domain or something, which might run you $20, but that's really nothing. And of course, if you aren't fulfilling the service yourself, then you're gonna have to pay someone to outsource it, such as my Google Ads white label agency, or maybe someone you find on Upwork or Fiverr or whatever it may be. I can make a much more higher quality video going over all this stuff. So if you guys have any questions, drop them below and I'll be sure to answer them.